I am going to share my experiences with you of getting initiated into Zoroastrian priesthood on December 28, 2012 in Mumbai, India. Getting initiated into priesthood is called the Navar ceremony. The Navar ceremony has many different stages that we need to go through in order to become a priest. Let me explain the various stages of this ceremony, which are 1. Purification in 2 phases of 9 days each, 2. The actual ceremony, and finally 3. The rituals, and then I return home. On December 9th, my family took me to the fire temple for my first purification stage called Nan. I had to spend 23 days in total in the fire temple, along with a lot of restrictions on what I can touch, and pray before and after every meal. I had to sleep on the bed made of coir and leather, besides other things to complete this ceremony. I had to do certain rituals and then take a shower, after which I had to change into clothes specially made for the ritual. During the Nan, I had 4 other boys who were also there to go through their ceremony, which really helped me get through the days pretty quickly. My parents and my relatives would come every day to see me and to know how I was doing. As soon as I finished my first Nan, I had a rest period of 2 to 3 hours, during which our head priest allowed me to meet my parents and my other relatives. Soon after, I started my second Nan and completed it by December 26th. The big day for me was very close and I had butterflies in my stomach, but my parents, relatives, and the other boys gave me a lot of confidence and made me relax. Then came the big day on December 28th, which was the day of my long-awaited Navar ceremony. On the day of my Navar ceremony, the priest made me wear a jama and a pagri that are official clothes for a Zoroastrian priest. The other priest is helping me wear the pichori, which is tied around the waist. And the final piece of my attire was the shawl they put around my neck. After dressing me up, they took some pictures in my full priest attire. After that, they started to take me around the fire temple with all my relatives tugging along behind me. My grandmom welcomed me into the fire temple with one of the rituals that we have to follow to begin any auspicious ceremony. All were in rapt attention, and it took us almost 2.5 hours to go through the entire ceremony, but every bit was so exciting and memorable. As soon as the ceremony got over, I was allowed to meet my parents and all the guests that had come from around the world to witness my ceremony. That was not all, as I had to stay 3 more days to continue with various rituals, after which my parents came to take me back home. I am walking back home with my family, back to my house, to be welcomed by my aunt as per Zoroastrian religious tradition. This was one of the most fulfilling experiences, and it was a result of almost 2 years of hard work and dedication. I would really like to thank my parents, my prayer teacher, and all my friends and relatives, and hope you enjoyed my video as much as I enjoyed my Navar experience.